Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, it's great to meet you. I'm Stella, and today I'll show you how to make this miniature milkshake bar set for your dolls, and as always I have free printables and templates to help you make your own version. You'll find everything in the video, so now let's begin. We'll start with the easiest item in the set, these tiny straws. To make them, we'll need either some floral wire, and this is basically metal wire wrapped in paper, or some plastic covered paper clips. We'll cut the wire into several sections, all approximately 3 centimeters long. Then we'll paint a little stripy design on each straw using markers. Now, wasn't this ridiculously easy? Next up, let's make a tiny napkin holder. We'll start by cutting this part of the template 3 or 4 times, and as usual I suggest using cardstock from old packaging for this, since we generally already have at least some of it at home. Plus it's quite thick but very easy to cut. You can use a cutting machine if you have one, or just regular scissors and a craft knife. We'll stack all the layers together until we have a final piece that's 2 millimeters thick. We'll make 2 more identical pieces. Then we'll cut this part twice and we'll glue the 2 sides together. The resulting piece should be about 1 millimeter thick. We'll do the same for this part. And then we'll assemble the 5 elements like this. Next, we'll cut a piece of toilet paper and we'll fold it like this. We'll make a few more napkins and we'll insert them here. Next, we'll cut this part, and for this one I suggest switching to lightweight cardstock since it's thinner and easier to shape. We'll press the rectangle against a wet sponge to make it even more malleable. And then we'll wrap it around the previous piece. We'll paint this part with acrylics. Then we'll cut these strips from metallic cardstock, and this is often found in food packaging. We'll glue the strips here and here. Then we'll cut this part and we'll glue the 2 elements here and here. And if you want, you can add a few mini beads to the bottom of the napkin holder for a cute extra detail. Next, let's make a tiny milkshake. First, we'll cut this part twice and we'll glue 2 sides together. The final piece should be roughly 1 millimeter thick, and if you're using my free printable template, I suggest piercing this tiny hole with an awl. Otherwise, if you have a cutting machine like a Cricut, a Silhouette, or an M1 Ultra like mine, you can use my digital templates, which you can find in my shop, linked in the description. We'll do the same for this part. Then we'll cut this part from lightweight cardstock. We'll press it against a wet sponge to soften it. And then we'll roll it against the handle of a small paintbrush to give it a bit of a rounded shape. We'll glue this part to the discs we prepared earlier using a small piece of paper or masking tape to connect the 2 ends. Next, we'll cut this part, we'll press it against a wet sponge, and we'll wrap it around the previous one. We'll paint the resulting piece with acrylics this way. Then we'll slide one of the straws we made at the beginning into this hole. And to make the whipped cream, I use a bit of spackle. Next, we'll cut this part and we'll glue the 2 sides together. We'll paint the resulting piece like this. And then we'll stick it to the whipped cream. We can also use acrylic paint to mimic the look of chocolate syrup. And we can also make more tiny toppings by painting a small bead red so it becomes a little cherry. Or by gluing together a few micro glass beads to make a tiny blackberry. And as always, I'll post a short list of all the main supplies I used for this project in the description. And this is optional, but I decided to create a little base for the cup using a bit of UV resin. Finally, we'll coat the cup with clear varnish to give it a shiny glass-like finish. Next up, a tiny bottle of chocolate syrup. First, we'll cut these strips from copy paper. We'll glue 1 strip around a toothpick, shifting it slightly downward with each turn so we get this small cylinder with a conical top. We'll roll the 2nd strip around the first one. And I always like to use spackle to smooth the paper layers. It's optional, but it makes the final piece look smoother and cleaner. We'll trim the toothpick so that it sticks out about 3 or 4 millimeters, and we'll sand it to make it a bit pointy. We'll paint the bottle with acrylics. Then we'll cover the tip of the bottle with cling wrap. And we'll coat it with a drop of white glue. Once it's dry, we can slide it out and paint it with acrylics and nail polish. Next, we'll print and cut this part. I use my photo printer, but any color printer will do. You can get that glossy finish using clear tape. Next up, a tiny bottle of strawberry syrup. First, we'll cut this part several times, and once again we'll stack all the layers together. The final piece should be 3 millimeters in thickness. Next, we'll cut this part and we'll stack the 3 elements together. We'll make a second identical piece. Then we'll sandwich the previous piece between these two. Again, we can use some spackle to smooth out the surface. And then we'll paint it with acrylics, first white to even out the base color, and then pink. Next, we'll cut the strip and we'll roll it around the toothpick. We'll paint the little cylinder with acrylics and nail polish. Then we'll glue it to the bottle. Next, we'll print and cut these labels and we'll glue them to the front and back of the bottle. And now that we've learned all the basic techniques, we can use them to make our miniature milkshake machine. First, we'll cut this part. We'll glue the first strip around the toothpick. And then the other two around the first one. Next, we'll cut this part 3 or 4 times and we'll stack the layers together so that we have a final piece that's 2 millimeters thick. Then we'll cut all these parts. We'll glue them going from the biggest to the smallest. And finally, we'll attach the resulting piece to the previous one. We'll glue the final piece to the cylinder we prepared earlier. And again, I use some spackle to smooth out the surface. Finally, we'll paint everything, starting with a white acrylic gesso base to even out the surface. And then finishing with acrylic paint. Next, we'll cut this part and we'll roll the first strip around the toothpick, but this time we won't glue it to the toothpick, we'll have to slide it out later on. We'll glue the second strip around the first one, and we should have with this little pipe. Next, we'll cut these parts and they should all be 2 millimeters thick. We'll stack the 3 pieces together. Then we'll cut these parts, we'll stack them biggest to smallest, and we'll glue the final piece to the previous one. We'll glue the resulting element to the pipe we prepared earlier. Then we'll cut this part, we'll press it against a wet sponge and roll it around the paintbrush. And finally we'll glue it here. Next we'll cut this part, and this should be 2 millimeters thick. And we'll glue it here. Next, we'll cut all these parts, and again we'll glue them going from the biggest to the smallest. We'll attach the resulting piece to the previous one. And finally, we'll paint everything, and again I started with a bit of spackle to smooth out all these steps. Then I primed the whole piece with acrylic gesso. And finally, I added some color. Next, we'll cut this part from metallic cardstock, and we'll glue it here. We'll do the same for these parts. Then we'll grab a flathead eye pin like this one, and we'll glue it here. And at this point, if you want, you can coat these two parts with a bit of gloss varnish to make them look more plasticky. Next, we'll cut this part from metallic cardstock and we'll glue the two discs together. Then we'll paint this part. We'll roll it around the handle of the paintbrush to give it a rounded shape. And finally, we'll glue it to the previous part, connecting the ends with a piece of copy paper. Finally, we'll wrap this part around the previous one this way. And our little milkshake bar set is ready. We can pair it with my tiny ice cream cart, and maybe, just maybe, our dolls will stand a chance against this summer heat. I said maybe. As promised, here's the link to the free printable template, and if you want to make that little ice cream card, you can find a tutorial here. And this is all for today. Until next time, bye!